Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel and to my new playlist on chemical engineering maths. This is the first video on types of numbers. Before we proceed, let's look at what numbers are used for. These are used to quantify information, and you would have been doing it for a very long time. In chemical engineering, maths is used extensively to quantify chemical knowledge in scaling up chemical reactions and to produce these chemicals industrially. You must have come across these different terminologies such as real numbers, imaginary numbers, integers, rational numbers, and so on and so forth. But I know it is a real struggle to piece all of these together. So to facilitate this, I've come with this visual aid. So if you want to imagine numbers as a big box, so that's all the possible numbers you can have, which can be used to quantify any information that you have. These numbers can be broken down into two parts, namely real and imaginary. So for this video we'll be looking at real numbers, and we'll look at imaginary numbers in another video. So real numbers are all the numbers you can possibly think of. 2, -7, pi, 7/3, etc. These real numbers can be broken down into three parts, namely integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers, along with their associated symbols Z, Q, and R-Q. So integers can be thought of as whole numbers. So here, examples of which are -3, 2, 47, -99. All of these are examples of integers. So integers are whole numbers. Okay? Then looking at rational numbers, I like to think them as fractions. Alright? But there exists a formal definition, which is it's the ratio of two integers. Alright? So it's a ratio of two integers in the form p divided by q. So that is a fraction, right? So if you've got something like 2/3, 5/7, 9/4, these are all examples of rational numbers, because it's a ratio of two integers, one at the top and one at the bottom, thus forming a fraction. Then you have irrational numbers, an example of which is pi. So the value of pi is 3.142 and so on. The thing about irrational numbers is that you can't predict what these numbers are. You can use computer software to work these out for you, but you can't combine these numbers into a compact form such as integers or rational numbers. So anything that is not integer or rational numbers, they have to be irrational numbers. Then we come to natural numbers. So natural numbers form a subset of integers. So these are whole numbers, because these are integers, which are tangible. That's what I like to think of them, which are tangible. So anything you can basically touch. So if you think of eggs or bananas or phones, these objects which you can touch and can quantify are natural numbers. So for example, 3 eggs, 7 phones, or 1 banana. You can't have -3 of a banana, you can't have -7 of trees, you can have 0 of a pencil, but it's not tangible. You can't touch it. So by definition, natural numbers are something which exists in nature. Okay, so just a recap, numbers can be broken down into two parts, namely real and imaginary numbers. Real numbers can be broken down to three parts, which are integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. And integers, which are whole numbers, can be broken down further into natural numbers, which are tangible, so something you can touch. Okay? Obviously this video is not very informative and rigorous. However, it is imperative for every chemical engineer to know what types of numbers he can deal with. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful, and please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos on this topic. Thank you.